Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone else that decides to show up today are back at it again, trying to get our Nidoran male comboed up to 39. We're at a combo of 1. And it's time that we do this thing. So, I feel today's the day. I want this thing to be finished. 7bot, pleasure to have you here. But we got to see what happens, man. You know, we got to go kind of full bore, full tilt, full bellies, full hearts. We got to get this thing done. The chain at least continues to number 2, which is good because we got to get this to 39 because I'm sitting here saying, you know what? It's been way too long that we've been doing this hunt. And it's imperative, it's crucial even that we get this one done because I'm over it. And so this is what we'll do today until, you know, we hopefully get it. We'll see. Sound keeps cutting off. Try refreshing your stream. Let me just make sure I'm not dealing with the same thing. Hold tight. Hang on. Hang on. Try refreshing your stream if that's happening. Sometimes YouTube can be weird about it. Give me a second. Let's check this out. Yeah, I don't seem to be having any issues on my side. So I would give it a refresh on yours because everything seems to be good here. Yep. Yeah, I'm not having any troubles over on this side. Yeah, sometimes YouTube is weird about that. You just got to give it a quick boost, and then it goes back to being completely fine. All right, let's see. So we need to do that. Bump this up to 2. All right, there we go. 3 of them down. Okay, so combo 39 is what we're looking for. As is tradition. A combo of 39 is what's going to set us apart from the competition here. But if we actually get it, that is the, you know, the question of the year. All right, here we go. So we need to go up 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. On to number 4. Hopefully this one works. For the auto counter. Called Nidoran. Counter did not go up. Did I even start the counter? Did not start the counter. Lots of things going incorrectly. Repeat ball. Here we go. Okay, so we're on number 4 of 39. Now, once we get to around 35, I'm gonna start making some decisions. But the reality is, 39 is just honestly where we need to get to. Like, that is just the reality of it. We need to get to 39. So I'm not like, when I say make decisions, I don't mean like we're gonna consider it. We just got to be real smart. And the chain broke, so we don't even have to worry about that because this game is and our chain has broken at 4, so we start again. I can't even begin to tell you the devastation that this game provides to my heart doing this hunt. Because finding the Nidoran is what's difficult. Finding it. It's not even, I don't care about the combo. It's the finding it. Man. I tell you what, I need to transfer my whole decks into a game, into a Pokemon Shining Pearl. Because that's crazy. That's absolutely wild. All right, here we go. We'll get the chain to continue. We'll get it. We'll get it to do what we want it to do. I didn't have a repel on, so this is going to be something random. As long as it's not a Nidoran male, I'll be fine. If it's a Nidoran, I would be very upset. Okay. So now our goal is to find Nidoran male. Again, we combo it. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. All right. Bag. Hey, what's up, James? How we doing? Go. All right, a Bidoof to start things off. We don't want a Bidoof. We want a Nidoran male. Nice, man. Glad to hear that. How's your weekend? Hopefully the weekend was good. I think you run faster side to side than you do up and down, but I don't have any proof for that. But it's my gut feeling. It's what my gut tells me. All right. Come on, early Nidoran male. That's what we need. All right, that's a female. We don't need that, but that's a 10% spawn. We need our 2%. We need our 2% spawn right here. Just like we need 2% milk sometimes, we need 2% spawn sometimes. That's what we're going for. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are here for the first time, if you're stopping in, make sure you say hey, make sure you drop a like on that. On the live stream, there's a couple different ways to do it, but you should be familiar with how to like the stream at this point in time. But somehow I got sidetracked, came with a couple plot lines to integrate my OC for Yu-Gi-Oh! GX into the canon story. Interesting. I don't know if I could follow the Yu-Gi-Oh! Canon story, even if I had like a map outlining all of the details of it. Why'd you go back to this one instead of Let's Go? Because my swarm ended here. The only reason I wasn't doing this one on the other day was because I had a swarm here, and that's the only Pokemon that you can encounter when you're swarming. And so I went back to this one because the swarm is over. What's up, Hefty? How's it going? All right, here we go. So yeah, we need a 2% spawn, 1 in 50 approximately. Sometimes this takes us a long time. Sometimes we get it really early, so we'll see. Hopefully it's on the early side of things. But yeah, this will be my last stream for a while. I leave for Greece tomorrow. Tonight, actually. I'm going to Athens, and we'll be arriving there a little bit. Did you start the stream with a Nidoran? Yes, sir, I did. Yes, sir, I did. I did, in fact, start one with a Nidoran. I did. I started with one. We got to a chain of 4. My luck right now when it comes to this is just absolutely prestubious, I think, is the word that I would use. I think that the word prestubious is the one that I would take care of. Prestubious. All right. Hefty, I got a question for you. What is the easiest way, and I think I already know the answer, but I want to see if I'm overlooking something. What is the easiest way to tell what Pokemon I need for the home decks for Sword and Shield? What is the easiest way? Because I'm struggling to find out if there is an easy way to do it, or if I just have to kind of go through it manually and see what it is and then go from there. And assume I don't have Wi-Fi. Assume that I am on an airplane and don't have wireless. Once you get this elusive Nidoran, you will get an extremely under-odd shiny. We got our extremely under-odd shiny on Saturday, but I would love that, honestly. How many Nidoran shiny do you have already? PKM Orange, I have one. I have one Nidoran shiny, so I need 2 of them. How do I check what I have registered in a cloud service without internet? No. That's not what I mean. That's not the question that I asked. Stop being so reductive and making me look stupid. That's hurtful. It's not what a friend does. Just kidding. That's just a character I'm working on. I can check and create the list now, but I need to be able to access my list offline. So I need to find a way to take what I have at home and create a list that I can access later. What's the easiest way to do that? What's up, Clocky? How you doing? Yeah, PKM, I did this. I did one of these in Let's Go. I got it there, and now I got to do it here. I don't have to do it here. I'm just choosing to do it here. Let's make a list of notes. Okay. I didn't know if there's an easier way to see, like, if the only view is going to mobile, and then in mobile seeing all the grayed out ones and then knocking those down, or if there's a way in the Switch to get like a fuller view. That's kind of what I'm trying to figure out, is what's my easiest way to get my documentation, so that when I'm sitting on a plane without Wi-Fi, I can look at it and say, okay, this is what I need next, and then go. Take screen grabs of home decks. That's what I've been doing. So if that's the easiest one, if that's the easiest way, then that's what I will do. What's up, game enthusiast? Good to see you. Yeah, if that's easiest, then that's what I'll do. It's easier in Pogo because it's spawning this season a lot, both forms. I don't count Pokemon Go shinies towards my living decks, personally. I don't find them. I don't hold them in the same regard, so I don't count them towards it. But that's cool. That's cool that they're spawning more. I don't like to have the little go mark on any of my living decks shinies. If I did, my living decks would actually be in like the 600s instead of like the 400s. If you hit the right button and left button at the same time on the phone, it will save a screen grab of your photos. Thank you. Thank you. Stream's already up to 45. Yeah, stream's popping today. So if anybody's here who has not dropped a like yet, make sure that you do that. It's really easy to do. All you got to do is take this sexy Psyduck that we have right here, this bad boy, and all you got to do is double tap anywhere on his body. If you double tap on his abs, it's going to work just fine. You're going to get that like added. If you double tap on his, on his lats or on his back or even on that booty, all you got to do is double tap and say, hey, sexy Psyduck, thank you so much for all the work that you're doing in the gym. Here's a double tap for you. And as long as you do that, you're going to have great results. The results are going to be fantastic. Highly recommend giving old Psyduck here his due. Let him know how hard he works. Just like Fergie. What happened to Fergie? What's she doing now? I don't even know. Does Fergie even make music anymore? Take a pic with the disposable, take that camera to Canadian Walgreens and get the photo developed. That's a good idea. That's a fast way to do it. Congrats on 4.5k subs. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're crushing it. We're having a good time. Having a real good time. Let's see. Let's get up to here. Gotta reset this counter because that's not correct. Second Psyduck came on screen. 10 people left the stream for 20 seconds. It came back. Beautiful. Yeah, when you're on YouTube Shorts, I wouldn't focus too much on the number of people that are here, because most people are just kind of like scrolling on their phones. So some people will come here and stay. Some people will get out. It's just a matter of who wants to stay, who wants to like, who wants to sub, all those beautiful things. And if you are out there and you have not subscribed to the channel yet, we also have a subscriber goal of 4,525 today. We need 19 more subscribers by the end of the day. So we'll see if we can make that happen as well. I'm calling you. If you're out there, drop a sub on the channel. We'll see you later. My sister-in-law finally found some of my old games. No way, dude. Which one's she get? She was squatting under London Bridge like a troll. How come every time she comes around? right, here we go. Show my white 2 and my soul silver. Dude, that is awesome. We should we got to explore. Oh no, you can't. Well, we technically could. There's a way to move the Pogo logo in home. I don't know exactly how, but you can search on the internet. Move the Pogo logo? Oh, either way. No, I want the Origin games to be one of the like mainline series. Because like in a community day, I can go and get 3 Fuecoco in 5 seconds. Or I can struggle and suffer for it in Pokemon Sword. Thank you to whoever just subscribed. Super appreciate you. There you are. Thank you so much, Dima. Appreciate you so much. Welcome to the party. Thank you for coming and saying hello. Appreciate you. Pocky man, I'm so stoked for you. White 2 and Soul Silver. Your sister literally just handed you $400. Like, that's so cool. $400 that you owned, but she literally just said, hey, here's $400. And you said, yeah, thanks. It's mine. It's my money, and I need it now. You just got JG Wentworth by your sister. I lent to my brother a while ago, and he moved so much, or sister-in-law, that he thought he lost him in the move. That would be devastating. Do you have the shiny charm in every game you have? Most of them, yeah. So I ended up removing the Pogo mark on one of my Meltans a few years ago, but I don't remember how I did it. I actually just got last night when I was comboing or trying to find this Nidoran. I actually got my Spinda. So this game now has the shiny charm, which is awesome. Doesn't really do anything, but I do now have the Dex complete, which is cool. I was just very fortunate that the swarm that I had last night was the Spinda. All right, we just hit our like goal. If somebody else wants to drop a like goal in there, I will pin it up. We're at 8, so make it something reasonable. Maybe something like 1,000, 2,000, 4,000, something like that. Have you ever tried a ROM hack? Personally, I would definitely watch a stream where you shiny onto a ROM hack. No, I haven't. I still have mainline games to play, so it doesn't really make sense for me to play on a ROM hack when I still have OG straight up games that I haven't played yet. So yeah, and also I want to be able to actually transfer shinies. Did you reach the Pokemon Crystal goal? No. So unfortunately, our goal was actually overinflated, and we are back down about 50%. Because some of the memberships that we were gifted, they were purchased in a different country, and that country charges less for memberships. So I was under the assumption that all memberships cost the same, and that's not the case. So I had to adjust the numbers ever so slightly just to account for that. But the goal's still going. We're just at about halfway there. What's up, Yazin? How we doing? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. What I don't understand recently is why my stream elements is showing 2 subscribers for every time someone subscribes. It's very interesting. Yes, let's go. Okay, here we go. The combo begins. The chain begins. That didn't take all that long. Let's see. How long will it take for this chain to disappear? Let's play the game. Yes, yes, that was so quick. All right, best day ever. Best day ever. A chain of 1. And the chain continues. I hope. I don't know. I shouldn't have said that. That was a premature. Chain continues. It does, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going here. Dima, thank you so much. And thank you for subscribing. Super appreciate you. Now we have what we are looking for, and we can continue to combo something good. And that is what we shall do. And we'll get it, or we won't. But we're going to. What's kind of funny, and I don't know if this is just it's always going to be a 100% guaranteed catch rate at this level with a repeat ball, but we haven't had a single Nidoran pop out of the ball, which is kind of crazy. Trying to shiny yet, Jigglypuff and Let's Go. Not lucky. 290 catch combo, no shiny yet. Dang. 1, 2, 3, 4. Seem like a nice guy. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, I hope that you stick around. We have a lot of fun on this channel. It's a good time. Good time every morning. Make sure you guys get those likes up. We got enough people in here that we could literally quadruple our likes right now. So if you are in here, There's a couple ways to give that coveted thumbs up. Number one, above me on my left-hand side, you're going to see a 3-dot menu. Hit that 3-dot menu and hit the thumbs up button. That'll like. The other way is just to double tap. All you got to do is just hit a quick double tap on your screen. You can even press it a million times. What's going to happen is it's still going to just like one time. So make sure you drop a like if you have not yet. And let's get partying. Here we go. Okay, so number 4 is where we made it to last time. So we're going to continue to see if we can make it further than we just did with a 4th combo. By the way, I was hunting for Pidgey 1 week ago, and let's go Eevee, no charm, no lure. After I catch combo 18, I got the shiny. Now I'm hunting for Pidgey again with shiny charm, 3 hours luring, and a shiny Weedle. RNG is an evil mistress, but she's the one that we have to constantly take on dates. And that's how she goes. That's just it. That's how life, that's how it do be. Sometimes it do be like that. Okay, did we complete a longer chain than before? We did. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We're in great shape there. Okay, are you playing? This is Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, released in 2021. November of 21. Is that how long it's been? Is Arceus 4 years old, or was it 22? No, it's got to be 22. November of 22. Arceus is 3 years old. Okay, that makes more sense. I was going to say, wow. There's no way it's been 4 years since Arceus came out, but... All right, combo of 6. Yeah, wow. That's crazy. That's super crazy. But yeah, this game is pretty good. The art in this game and like the graphic style, I think is beautiful. I think it's one of the best Pokemon art styles that they have. I don't love the overworld style as much. What's up, Frosty Vin? Good to see you. Still good. Still good. Don't get me wrong. It's still good. It's just not... I don't know. I don't know what my favorite Pokemon art style is. This one's close, though. All right. Number 7. Here we go. Anybody watch the new trailer for The Last of Us Season 2 this weekend? Anybody watch the newest episode of Severance that is dividing the internet on whether or not it was a good episode? I also think maybe some people are looking too far into television. But let's talk. Anybody see The Last of Us trailer? Anybody watch Severance episode 8? I have not. I'm still 3 or 4 episodes behind. 3, 4. Hefty, you should sever your brain so that you can watch Severance while you work. Not this episode, but the one before it, I think is one of the like darkest episodes of the series. It was good though. Like they're all good. But yeah, wow. Big wows. All right, here we go. Weirdest thing is I got more shinies without shiny charm and allure than when I was a noob. Now I'm hunting for 3 hours for a stupid bird and I'm getting a stupid bug. That's how she goes, man. That's RNG. Last of Us, I don't know that show. It's really good. It's based on the video game The Last of Us, but it is a very mature show, mature themes. So, and the combo breaks. It's unreal. It's unreal. This game is unreal. This game is ridiculous. It's just so unbelievably unnecessary. It's so evil. It's such an evil game mechanic that I can't. I don't think I've ever gotten a shiny charm in a game before. Dude, you got to get the shiny charm. It's what changes the game. Literally changes the game. Not just figuratively, but the game is literally altered. What's up, Besties Vlogs? How you doing? Good to see you. Good morning. All right, so we got some time then. We got some time to just sit back, relax, and find this Nidoran. Sit back, relax, and find the Nido. What's up, Mara? How's it going? I like that. Mara said hi. That's cool. That's cool. It's a great way to use your username. I've actually, that you are the first person that I've actually seen do that. That's neat. I like that. You're cool. You're cool. Thank you to whoever just subscribed. Appreciate you. I dozed off last night watching Severance. This is the episode after Woe's Hollow. I don't know. I don't know which one that is. I don't remember what episode that is. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah, that one's okay. That one's a good nap one. Thank you to whoever else just subscribed. Appreciate you taking us up to 2509. We are just now 16 away, ladies and gentlemen, for our goal of 25-20 or 45-25. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good show. I'll tell you what, Hefty, though. During that episode, someone's hollow wasn't Woe. Am I right or am I freaking right? Huh? All my runs end around the same. Finish the post story. Do shine into for about a month. Then I try to start the decks and get bored. Oh. Well, why don't you just do the decks as you're playing the game? That's why Let's Go is better for hunting Nidoran. It's not in Scarlet and Violet, and here you are spending 20 minutes to find a regular Nidoran, and then you can get it easier. You think BDSP is better for hunting? No. I just wanted to do this. Sometimes it's not always about easier. Sometimes it's just about a little bit of a challenge. And this one is challenging on a couple different fronts. So I just wanted to hunt it in this one. It'll be more rewarding and more satisfying. And I have the ability to get 2 of these. Yeah, Dima, that's just what happens on the YouTube Shorts. It's just part of it. It's just something that that just happens. Shiny Hunt to Nidoran Boy and Let's Go Eevee. I did catch 120 Nidoran and I got a shiny girl. That's the other thing. I have comboed up to 500 Nidoran in Let's Go and did not get anything. So you never know. You never know. There's no such thing as easy. It's just what decides to be more beneficial. What's up, Mr. Wolf? How we doing, man? Good to see you. It's what decides to grace you with its presence faster. Do you know how to randomize Pokemon games? I have no idea with website I need to use one. And the one, no, I don't know how to do any randomization. Thank you to whoever just subscribed. Super appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just 15 away from our sub goal. We just hit 4510. If that was you who just subscribed, make sure you say what up in the chat so I can give you a big old thank you. The biggest of thank yous. All right, here we go. I've encountered a wild Starly. Ever since you brought Psyduck on stream, whenever I look at the background, I can't not see him. That's a beautiful thing. You should be proud of yourself for being so observatory? I don't know what the proper word is that I'm looking for. All right, no Nidoran yet, but 1 in 50, 1 in 50. We'll get it. Obstagoonary. That was the word I was looking for. The Obstagoonary. Next Shinx is going to be shiny for you. It's going to be intimidated by Luxray. I would be so mad if I phased on one. I'm still hunting Chimchar and Shining Pearl over 4K resets. 4,000 resets on the briefcase simulator, Michael. That is insane. That's an insane thing, but I'm proud of you. And you got to keep going. You're almost to odds. Well, actually, at over 4K, you are at odds. What game is best for shiny hunting? Probably Scarlet and Violet or Legends Arceus would be your top 2 for sure. Which one is better? It's up to you. Legends Arceus is a little bit easier because it notifies you and visually and auditorily. Whereas in Scarlet and Violet, you have to be on the lookout for a shiny. So probably Legends Arceus, but yeah. Yeah. $4,000 resets. Thank you to whoever just subscribed. If that was you, make sure you say what up in the chat. Dima, don't worry about it. Just focus in on what we got. You don't need to worry about that. It's all good. All right, here we go. Female. Don't need it. I'm either here or there. Mostly there. All right. I have a new Pokemon fusion called Dodriogi Dogi. It's actually kind of funny. Dodriogi Dogi. Ogie dogie. That's honestly like the Loyal 3 or whatever they call them are just such bad names and Pokemon. Eventually they're going to start to run out of ideas. But then you get some really sick ones too, so maybe they won't. Still got to snag a Skeledirge. Yeah, I didn't do that or Meowscarada. I figured I'm at the point now where I can get one from somebody, but I kind of like the idea of a starter being in a Pokeball. Like that, I don't have any issues with that, even though I like to have like the ball design match the shiny design. I don't really have any issues with that. It's cool that they're releasing these raids though. I'm kind of surprised, honestly, that they haven't done more shiny legendary options. They really just said no shiny legendary mechanic in this game. Which is interesting to think about because Gen 8 had a shiny legendary mechanic. The offshoot, this game, had a shiny legendary potential, but to completely disregard it in Gen 9 is kind of interesting. I tried to use my huge power Azumarill and did terrible, and I hate it, and it's stupid. Well, why would that do good? Actually, you would think that would do good, right? Fire and Ghost? You would think it would do fine. If only you could get shiny Miraidon. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they should just not shiny lock things. This is just the battle that we all talked about. They could just do what they did with Goldengo. Yeah, they could. Water type with big attack stat. Yeah, it should have worked. Yeah, they really could have done what they did with Goldengo. I don't know why they didn't. I don't know. I don't know why they haven't graced us with that possibility ever. But it's a bummer. It's a real big time bummer. Maybe next time. Maybe Gen 10 will have some sort of thing. Maybe Legends ZA will. I don't know. Legends games historically haven't had huntable legends, but it's kind of cool that we're going to get a new legend. I wonder what it'll be. I wonder if we'll get a new legend or if we'll just get a new Zygarde form. I don't know what I'd use against Skeledirge. Steel Grass. Use a Steel Grass type. I feel like Pokemon shiny lock things to try and keep the sanity of shiny hunters, but then they forget that they love to put themselves through torturous challenges. I don't think that Pokemon care at all about shiny hunters. I think that is like an insignificant part of why they do things. My guess is they shiny lock things to get people to play the game instead of sit there and reset a game over and over again, particularly starters. Legendaries, I don't know why, but that's my guess. Oh, we have X, Y, and Z. Now we need the W. That's true. I hope we get to fight Zygarde's complete form in an equally cool match. That would be pretty sweet. That would be pretty sweet. It's not going to be fun to just beat up on its 10% form. Unless we had used like a Fido. So I wonder, since this game is set in the future, I do wonder what games from other dexes are going to be present or what other generations are going to be present. I don't know. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what they do. It's always interesting to see how they manipulate a current game and turn it into something special. Let's see. That's like Legends Arceus and it's just Kalos region. Thought it was set in the past. No, he's like old. It's definitely set in the future. It's definitely a sequel. Like it's without a doubt a sequel. Yeah, but Legends Arceus had some others, right? We'll see. I'm excited. I wonder what the like living dex mechanic will, or not the living dex, but what the dex will be. The only others were the Hisuian forms. Yeah, that's true. Wonder if there's going to be regional forms in Legends EA. I hope that Game Freak's going to add a dragon type evolution. I think we'll get a new legendary. I doubt we'll get a new evolution. We know it has Patrat. We do. We do know that. Hope they don't make you collect a bunch of Zygarde cells just to go to some post-game cave to get Zygarde and make it like Legends Arceus where you need the whole dex. I bet they're going to follow a pretty similar path as Legends Arceus. I just wonder if it's going to... I don't think it makes sense to do Pokemon research again. Arceus had a bunch of Kanto Pokemon. Yeah, but was that in the Sinnoh Dex? Were there Kanto Pokemon in the Sinnoh Dex just in general or no? Okay, I think there were. I don't think he's saying Kalos only Pokemon. I'm saying I think it'll be those are in the Sinnoh Dex as well. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. All right. I'm pretty sure she's from Unova. 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 I can't believe we did 4,000 checks on this this weekend. What's up, Tokemon? How we doing? Good to see you. I have that stupid Be My Lover song stuck in my head. Be my lover, be my lover. Hate that. I hate when a dumb song gets stuck in my head. Shawty's like a melody in my head. Can't keep holding. I'm thinking like, ooh, na 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 every day. Such a long flight today. I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't decide. There's a few different Pokemon-themed tasks that I want to finish. The thing about the Keldeo is that I want to get it done, but I just don't know if I feel like it. Dexing's a lot of work, but it's not that hard because at least they're not shinies. I just have to literally run into them. I feel like it won't take all that long. Tokemon, doing good. Doing good. We're just trying to do this dang thing. Trying to get this hunt finished up. Genies were an exception in Arceus. Is that the only thing? Is that the only thing? I guess it probably is, isn't it? Don't call them the genies, though. Someone will come in here and yell. There's always someone who lets me know that they're not the genies. There's some other thing. And I'm like, okay, cool. But they look exactly like genies. Fourth genie made sense to add as the initial three are based on real-world lore that had the four. I think it's cool that they added a legendary. I want there to be a new legendary. I don't know what I want it to be. Just something. I need Ultra Sun, and I need Omega Ruby, and I need Pokemon White. Once I have those, I have every single game from Gen 4 onwards. Which would be awesome. I'm so close. I'm so very close, but I just need those three. What's the point of Enamorus? It's cool, I just don't like the look of the Therian form. I think the point was, like Clocky said, to just complete the lore. I don't know if there's a group that needs another. Maybe the Regi or two. It would be nice. I want to see So we have Registeel, Regice, Regirock, Regieleki, and Regidrago. I think that we need fourth beast. That would be cool. What's up, Guelp? I think we need a Regi and Regigigas. I think we need a Regi. There's so many that there could be. So we have Steel, we have Ice, we have Rock, we have Electric, and then we have Dragon randomly, which doesn't make sense, honestly. There should be like Regivine. I'm Team Regivine. Regivine. What's up, Shiny Pokemon? It's good to see you. I am Team Regivine. And I won't let anybody get in my way of making Regivine happen. Fire Regi would be cool. Regiwarm. Regiblaze. Reginferno. Reginferno. How's the chain hunting today? Like getting punched in the teeth. Regiheat. Regi Reheat. Regi Microwave. Regi Oven. Regi Bake. Regi Veggie. I think I am now officially Team Regi Veggie. A grass type Regi. I gotta bring my Galarian Moltres and my shiny Galarian Moltres into Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. What's my favorite Pokemon type? Fighting types. I love fighting types. I think they're fun. Are the Regis going to be the new Eevee? No. I think Eevee's done. I think we will never see a new evolution. I think once everybody accepts that there's no more evolutions coming, that's when we're going to get it. But anytime somebody says, do you think there will be a new evolution? Pokemon has they have a sensor that goes off and they say, nope, reset the timer. And they just know until on a day someone doesn't say it, that's when they're going to get their new evolution coming out. That's my theory. They're dialed into all of our speech. They know. They know. Reggie Wedgie just wearing a pair of tidy whities? Dude, it's possible. Old Reg Wedge. I think that the fighting type represents the whole point of battling. That's what I'm saying. Especially fighting ghost types. I feel like there will be a ghost type Eevee since I don't know it makes sense between Espeon and Umbreon. There could be, you could justify any type though. You could say, oh, there needs to be a fire type Eevee because there's Jolteon and Vaporeon, right? Like we could totally do that. Na 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 every day. Come on, give me what I'm looking for here, game. Don't give me another Bidoof. No one wants a Bidoof. Nobody's ever wanted a Bidoof. I want a male Bidoof. Are you hunting in Legends? I feel like that's the easiest place to get a male Bidoof. It's kind of funny they haven't made a new Eevee in a while. Those things just print money. It's true. It's true. Think about how crazy people would go if... What if Prismatic Evolutions introduced a new Eevee? But they didn't say that it did. And so people are opening up packs and they get this new evolution. And they're like, what in the heck is this? And they think that they got a fake, but turns out it's the new Eevee that they're announcing. And they announce it in a pack. Cool. I think that they are eventually going to do a set of TCG pocket stuff. Eevee's kind of a strange Pokemon. Like, what do you mean it evolves into 8 different other shiny Pokemon? That's what I'm saying. Shiny Pokemons. I made ribs last night, and I can't wait to eat them for lunch because they were really tasty. I believe it's Cachet. ETB of Prismatic is over 200 on Amazon. What in the world of scalpers is going on? Scalpers. Buying out the entire market, preventing people who enjoy the hobby from playing, making things more valuable than they need to be. It's terrible. It's a terrible thing. But you can still get them MSRP. You just got to be a little diligent. And you got to be luckier than a bot. Because the bots are also buying out everything, which is crazy. They are helping the economy. They are certainly not helping the economy. Scalpers are doing absolutely anything except for helping the economy. My friend got to see someone get the Umbreon at a card shop. That's pretty cool. What's up, Matt? In the road home. Nice, dude. How was the travels? How was good old Iowa? Iowa. Brian Balaga. Iowa. Larry Larvesta coming in. What's up, man? Larry, I feel like you were streaming when I went to bed last night. What's up, Quag? Zaru with the goat. Good to see you. Regi Vine came with a beetroot with arms. I could see that happening. I could see that being a thing that Google comes up with. How was the Shalfa hunt? Did you get any Shalfa, sir? What's up, Rosie? Larry, what's up, dude? How are we? What did we do? Did we find any shelves? Did we find any Shalfas? 4 Shalfas. Dude, that's all. How long did you stream for? I know you stream for usually quite some time. You guys go check out Larry Larvesta. Go drop him a sub. How long did you stream for? Scalpers are annoying me. Still on a single pack of terrestrial evolutions for me. GameStop releases only 5 per store. Yeah. Yeah, scalpers suck. They're ruining everything. They're ruining what was once just a nice, enjoyable hobby. R.I.P. to the Hobbs. Larry, I can't believe you went for 10 hours. Crazy stream. I literally fell asleep right after the man got a shelf of Voltorb. Nice, dude. That's crazy. We are just perpetually trying to find a Nidoran male. That's what we're stuck in. We're stuck in a Groundhog Day situation. It makes me devastated to know that the time that I had it, I was the one that screwed it up. That's okay, Dima. Just pop right back in. Do you think Alpha should be in ZA? No, I don't think so. I think they will be. I don't know. It depends. I'm torn on 2 things, right? For me, it's not an incentive enough to hunt. It's not an incentive enough to hunt a bigger version of a Pokemon. Like, to me, that's not that it's not that enticing, right? I understand why for some people it is, and that's awesome. And I hope that alphas are there for them. I don't need them to be. But for me, either make the shiny odds harder to get, make things more difficult than they have been in Scarlet and Violet, where they just handed them to you, or make the incentive a little bit cooler than just big. That's all I care about, is just make the incentive cooler than just big Pokemon. Maybe make alternate shiny forms. Voltorb was definitely a highlight of Shalfa. Also got Typhlosion, Infernape, and Mine Jr. That's awesome, man. What's my live sub goal? We're looking at a goal of 45-25. So we are exactly 14 away. Are we bringing back Make Shinies rare again? Dude, that's all I've ever wanted. I just don't want them to be handed out. I think it'd be great if they had alternate shinies too that were rarer. Like, maybe you have your shiny odds, yeah, but then like certain Pokemon, I'm not saying do a whole shiny dex, but maybe like certain Pokemon get introduced with an alternate form. And that one can only ever be found at full odds. Like, that's what I would like. That's my ideal world, though, and that's not how it all works. The world's not designed to revolve around me. Kind of cool if it would, but it's not designed for that. It'd be fun. That's what I'm saying. To me, an alpha is not a big enough. It's not a big enough value add. But like I said, I get why for some people it definitely is. You could have shiny Pokemon and then extremely, yeah, it's exactly what like Pokerogue did. Pokerogue had yellow shinies, blue shinies, and red shinies, right? And the forms were awesome. And it was like, these are super rare. You want the shiny rate to be as bad as the male Nidoran rate. I honestly think male Nidoran is the worst Pokemon ever. I always hated other ones. No, I think this is now where it's at. This is now the worst Pokemon that has ever existed. What color is the shiny Nidoran? Blue, like what you see in the bottom left-hand corner. That's the shiny. Just like a nice light blue. It looks kind of like that, honestly. It looks a little bit like that, just a little better coloring. That one's a little bit more faded. I think Hisuian Voltorb is the worst. It bullies me. Yeah, that Pokemon is just not fun to catch in general. What was my longest ever hunt? Arceus was my longest ever from a number perspective, and I think from a time perspective. It was 6,409 encounters, and it took a little bit less than 110 hours, somewhere near 110 hours. I have a feeling Deoxys will be longer than that. I also have a feeling that that Darkrai will be longer than that. But if we're talking about percentage of odds, like over odds, definitely something in the wormholes. I've had things go into the late 3000s, which is like almost triple odds, whereas Arceus is like 1.5 times odds. So it depends on how you define longest. And unfortunately, there are a couple different ways that you could define it. By time, by number, and by over odds. Dexnav hunting, is that just clicking the Pokemon you want to hunt and running into the shaky grass? I think there's like a whole science and a whole math formula behind Dexnav hunting, and I have never done it, so I don't understand it enough to explain it. But I know Hefty is Dexnav hunted, but I also think that he doesn't know exactly how it works. I also think that there's lots of people who don't know exactly how it works. I think it's more like hypothesizing how it works. But yeah, I think that's the gist of it. What was my longest hunt in meters? 7. Seven meters. 7-meter army. I'm gonna fight 'em off. A 7-meter army couldn't make me.
Stinky!
All right, here we go. This next one's coming up. I'm telling you right now.
It is decided.
Next one's coming up. I don't want to go to school today. Hey, at least you don't have to sit on an airplane for 9 straight hours. That's what I have to do. I'd rather go to school for 9 hours. Twice a year, there's a newsletter released about dried fruit. On those dates, it is raising awareness of the current events. Well, would you look at that? Would you look at that triple? What's up, Brandon? I feel like Shiny Hunting is that much more fun because those people who look through the code to discover different ways to hunt. Also true. Poke Trainer Carl, what's up, buddy? I'd prefer the plane because at least then I could shiny hunt. True. True. But the downside is you're on a freaking plane for 9 hours flying over the ocean. Went to the doctor today. Did have to go to school. 12-hour drive. At least you can get out, stretch, take a break. I'm caught in just a metal fart tube. Flog. I don't know if you know this, but you never have to pay to sleep. Sleep is always free. What's up, Blaze? How's it going? Sleep is always free. There's not even like a freemium version of it. You just never have to pay to sleep. You can just, right now, I could just say, yeah, time to sleep. Doesn't cost me anything. It's beautiful. It might be the only thing in life that doesn't cost you anything. Sleep. Thank you guys so much for 25 likes. Super appreciate that. Can we start it off with a hidden ability, Nidoran mail? No. It's a Starly, and Starly stinks. Nothing much. Want to go to sleep, but gotta go to work soon. Oh, man. Got a whole day home alone tomorrow. What should I hunt? I can do any games except for Scarlet and Violet. What don't you have? Give me like 5 Pokemon options, and I'll tell you one of them. Sleep costs you time, and time is money? No. No. You don't have to pay to sleep. You do not have to pay to sleep. It might cost you something, but you don't have to pay to do it. Therefore, it is free. In this particular argument, the difference between free and not free is whether or not you have to pay. On that note, I'm gonna shut up. No, don't. No, don't. Don't do it. You can just sleep for free whenever you want. It's a beautiful thing. Alrighty, here we go. I'm going up to this spot again. I feel confident that this is a Nidoran. Ah, it's Starly. I hate Starly. I wish you could just tell. I wish you could tell what was going to be the Pokemon. Did you know that in Japan people can sleep at work? No. I didn't know that. I'll just sleep in second hour. That's what I used to do. I used to have a study hall and they would say, you can't sleep here. And I would say, I'm going to. And I would. And it would be so nice. It'd be the best sleep ever. There's nothing better than one of those desk naps when you wake up and you're like, oh, my neck. They're the best. Absolute best. Second hour is reading and the teacher hates you. Why does the teacher hate you? Why does the teacher hate you? What have you done? What have you done to cultivate hatred? 100 likes or 4,530 subs and Brandon the Go returns as a moderator. Look at that. Look at that. 19 subs and we get moderator Brandon back. Can you believe it? Can you even believe what would happen? I looked at my friend like 4 times. I mean, did the teacher tell you not to look at your friend? And then you kept doing it? Because then, like, I get it. I get it. When people disobey my orders, I get pretty mad. Especially when I'm in a position of power. Unlimited power. You just fall asleep in math class, listen to whatever. She introduced something new, then we'll go to sleep for the follow-up lessons. I still pass the class. There you go. There you go. Z's get degrees. Probably Lycanroc, Dusk Form, Hisuian, Voltorb, Ralt, Eevee, Umbreon, Beldum. Go for Lycanroc, Dusk. I scheduled 2 study halls at the end of the day with the last lunch option so I could leave every day super early. Yeah, we never got that option. We never got to leave for lunch. I found out that a lot of schools, they actually let you leave and like go off campus for lunch in high school. We didn't get a chance to do that. I also learned that a lot of places let you just leave or come in late if your first period's a study hall. We didn't have that luxury either. What we did have, though, was a sport waiver. If you played in a sport, you could waive PE. You did not have to do physical education, which was kind of nice because I didn't really want to. What's up, Crystal? How's it going? I didn't really want to. I also played sports. I also was athletic, so like I don't need to go and learn how to play dodgeball. No thanks. Any grand adventures today? No. Thoughts on Love Disc? Meh. Got to be there on time no matter what. Yep, that's how I was. Couldn't leave for lunch and come back, but I didn't have class after, so I could just go home instead of lunch. Gotcha. How's it going? Frustrating. It's going frustrating, but it's going great. Those two things are happening at the same time. It's both frustrating and great. Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl is a butthead, and Pokeradar is a bigger butthead. So it's just like it's a symphony of buttheads today is what we're looking at. Symphonious butthead. Looking back on Friday's stream, I should have caught the shiny Spearow. When is the next chain? Dude, I don't know. Taking forever. This thing is just a marathon now because it takes so long to find it. And then when you finally find it, you just bleh. How long are recess in American schools? In my country, they're about 10 minutes long. They were about a half hour for us. Percentage is 2%, Mr. Wolf. 2%. Then the latest lunch hour can be our 7th hour meal. You cannot leave until after 8th hour. That's crazy. That's crazy. My recess used to be a half hour. We used to have 20 minutes for lunch, 30 minutes for recess. 25 minutes for lunch, 30 minutes for recess, something like that. I think it was 55 minutes total. Then when I got into high school, there's no recess, but lunch was 35 minutes. 25 minutes? I don't remember. I don't know. High school lunches were awesome. High school lunches were so good. I used to remember, I bet you I could still remember the schedule. At least my freshman year, I could remember the schedule. Friday, no. We'll start with Monday because that's how weeks work. Monday was French fries. French fries and cheese sauce. That was literally like the main thing that you could get. So people would literally just go buy French fries. It was crazy. Like thinking about it now, that's absolutely absurd. But the French fries were delicious. And then they also had other options. It wasn't just French fries. Like that was just like the specialty thing. Like you could go get some nice fresh fried fries. Then you could also get, what else could you get? Pizza. You could get Pizza Hut or Papa John's. They had pizza available. There was a little sandwich shop. There was a salad bar and mashed potato bar that was always available every day. And then there was your standard lunch line. So what I'm going to go through are what changed because this is how good my lunches were. On Tuesday, we had Nacho Grande, which was delicious. It was just like nachos, tacos, that sort of thing. Yeah, let's go. Okay, here we go. And then we also had on Tuesdays, there were cheese sticks, I think. Wednesday was pizza puff. Thursday was pasta. And Friday was nachos again. Man, I miss food. Let's see. How do I make good lives? Well, what are you thinking about? Ask me some questions. I'll give you some answers. I should finish my Shining Pro game with my Shiny starter. You definitely should. Those half-hour breaks felt like hours sometimes. It's true. Had 15 minutes to eat, then 15 at recess. That's not too bad. Old Nintendo dude, I'm with you, man. When you're chilling with the homies, great feeling. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to be talkative with my fans. Okay. Well, if you want to be talkative with your fans, you have to be able to carry on conversations. You need to be able to spark conversations. So that's like one thing. Coolest thing about my senior year is that study hall. I had two, it was in the cafeteria. I had 2 per day, and the lunchtime was open all day, so I could get snacks and coffee whenever. That's actually very nice. You had French fries and pizza. We did, and it was stupid. We shouldn't have. It's not very healthy food. They should have cared more about the health of children. Because when you're there and you can't be told no, you just eat whatever you want. Yeah, well, I don't get nobody in my lives, and when I get them, they're so quiet. Well, you got to definitely engage them. And it's not uncommon for you to have less people in lives when you're just getting started. Like, if you go back, seriously, well, go to my channel after this. Go look at my oldest video. You can sort my live streams by oldest. See how many people were in my first 5 or 10 lives. The answer is 0. I literally streamed to no one. I was streaming without a single person. There are some people who stream their entire time on YouTube and they never, ever, ever get more than like 2 or 3 people. It's just part of it. It's a grind and it's a luck thing and it's just how it is. But yeah, that's also part of the fun. I'm gonna go to this one actually. So yeah, I definitely recommend just stay in the course and thinking of topics. That was one thing that I did when I first got started is if a viewer came in, I would engage them with a topic. So think of something that's related to what your stream is or something that you think people would enjoy, you know, like, how do you record the thing? Now that's getting into a much more technical conversation. To record something like a Nintendo Switch, you need a device called a capture card. Like a question of the day. Yeah, kind of something like that. Just something that you can ping people with and say like, hey, what do you think of this? Yeah, you'll need a capture card to do that. If you can't appreciate Fruit Jacks, you need to let that man go. You're giving away all your content in a live stream. Can't do that. I always welcome them to ask how they're doing. True. That's a good way. Welcome people in, see how they're doing. I was so nervous to start streaming. I'm not really talking real life, so that was nerve-wracking for me. The nice thing is that there's also some sort of comfort being behind a screen. Even if you're on camera, there's also some comfort behind it. The amount of luck needed when I had a video pop with 20k views, the next get like 300. Exactly. Should I do one now? Do what now? Why are you catching regular Nidorans? You only need a shiny one. Because the longer that our streak is that we catch, the better our odds are going to be. Shiny Nido Hunt continues. Steven VDB, it does. This is our third one of the day. Third one of the day. I don't know, Gwelp, but I'm pretty casual about it. But what you're doing right now is something that a lot of streamers would actually ban you from their channels for doing. So just be careful where you start to talk about things like this, because basically what you're doing is coming into a party that you were invited to and looking around and saying, how do I host a party? Should I go host a party right now? And then asking other people basically to come to your party. So there's some people who would take that very seriously and they would remove you from the channel. I'm not going to do that, but just be careful. Because that's one thing that you can absolutely damage your reputation as a streamer by doing. I'm taking notes on everyone's stream so I can gauge what to do eventually. It's good. Like, I'm always happy to answer questions about streaming equipment, streaming suggestions, how to get started. Like, I'm always happy to do that. Like, that's fine. But I don't really like when people come in here and try and like promote themselves. That's kind of frustrating. You know what I mean? Well, you don't have to worry about it, man. Like I said, I am more relaxed about it than other streamers are. I don't want you to go somewhere else and do the same thing and then get your butt handed to you, because that stinks. That's not nice. But it will happen. Yeah, unfortunately, that will happen. Streamers will tag other streamers, but let them do it. It's true. The other thing that's kind of Anne-Marie, yep, back to radar. The other thing that's kind of interesting is that if you want to start to build your following up, you also need to spend a little bit of money. Hey guys, I'm gonna go stream right now and I'm much better at it than Shinies. Exactly, Mr. Wolf. That's true though. Go check out Mr. Wolf. Go watch him stream. I hear he's streaming My Little Pony Rainbow Adventure. I hear that Mr. Wolf is like one of the leaders of the brony community. So if you want to see a grown man who's really into children pony-based games that are about love, friendship, and rainbows, go check out Mr. Wolf's stream. He's really good at it. I also hear that the entire time that he's streaming My Little Pony, he's listening to Enya while also drinking a soy latte. So I think it'd be really great. That's on Friday. Today's Care Bears. Oh, sorry. Today's Care Bears. Sorry. Right now, we're introducing our husky to my sister's cat. The cat is living with us because she's getting ready to have a kid, and babies and cat aren't a good mix, so everything is going good. That's good. All right, chain broke. Let's get back to it. We'll reset the game. Best way I can describe it is an oversized toddler who wants to play and one small toddler hiding. That's cats. Cats and dogs, baby. No, I didn't get anything in Let's Go. I like to know if someone's a content creator, but I don't like it when they keep promoting themselves excessively. Yeah, I also I don't like it when people are like, I don't know, subtle about it either. Like, that's what drives me crazy. Is like, I don't know. I try not to go into people's streams and ever talk about mine. If people ask me questions about it, then I'll talk about it, but I try and come in and not say a single thing about mine. Audio's working? Oh, good. Yes. It's been 84 years. But seriously, like, I've taken a lot of time to figure this stuff out, which is awesome. Like, my latest thing that I'm big on is that I've finally figured out how to make my audio sound the way that I want it to and be able to get excessively loud without my mic clipping or peaking. And I feel like that's something that a lot of people don't do. And it's not difficult to do. Just wondering about that little audio bit there. Oh, I was swearing. I was swearing like crazy. I was saying words that I would never say on my stream because I was angry. That's basically what that was. That was just me cursing exceptionally. So I muted my mic so I could swear like a sailor. And then once I unmuted my mic, I went back to being my family-friendly persona that we've all come to know and love. But I said lots of words. I don't swear, I just make up words. I just mute, and I say the ones that I already know. My brain can't handle that. Oh well. All right. Yeah, it's a good point. Mr. Wolf makes a really great point. Honestly, like getting started streaming is not that difficult. The only thing you need, literally the only thing that you need, is a computer. What made you go back to Radar? I want to finish this hunt. I want to do this hunt. Let's Go was just because there was a Doduo swarm on Route 201, so I would only encounter Doduo. I want to finish the hunt in this game. I do not want to finish it in Let's Go. This one has been such a pain in my butt that I want to conquer it. That's kind of where I'm at, but it is so unbelievably frustrating. This is the most frustrating shiny hunt that I've ever done. I don't know if there's another one that is more frustrating than this. I know I've gotten frustrated playing games before. I just don't know what has frustrated me more than this. Thank you to whoever just unsubscribed. I didn't want you here anyway. Asked to be in another musical. Didn't even audition for it. Got my arm twisted. Nice. What musical is it? You should have a sensor bar pop up on your camera that covers half your face when you're doing that. It's true. Or I could make it look like I'm Canadian on South Park and just like have my face split in half. Skarmory Shiny Out was grueling for me. What game was that in? Like, my biggest problem, I've talked about this probably 8 times. I don't have issues with the chain breaking. Like, that's part of it. It's the fact that it's a 2% spawn when the chain is breaking that is really just grinding my gears. That's where the gears are being ground. Called Head Over Heels. Never heard of it, but it showcases all the music by the Go-Go's. Oh, interesting. Are the Go-Go's the ones that sang Vacation? I think that's the Go-Go's. Can't seem to get my mind over you. The Go-Go's. Our lips are sealed. Head over heels. Vacation. We got the beat. Oh my God, they have some bangers. Look at the Go-Go's doing their dang thing. Wow, those are some ugly women. Hefty. Were the Go-Go's like considered beautiful back in the 80s? Because that's rough. That's rough. What? I'm allowed to have objective feelings about the physical attractiveness of other people. Skarmory had a 5% chance, but Repellent Magnemite was better, like 80. That's pretty good. That was considered the epitome of beauty. I guess the one on the left is okay. She's kind of cute, but... Wow. Maybe this is just a bad picture. Let me check some other ones. No. No. No, it wasn't. That's bloody rough. What's up, Natasha? Why is Nidoran such a rare spot anyway? I don't know. It's 10% in Shining Pearl, but I don't have that. It's 20% in BDS, or 2% in BDSP. So, and this is the only place you can get it other than the Grand Underground. So, I don't know. Natasha, welcome in. Fog, same thing here. Hefty, which one was your crush? Which one of the Go-Go's was your go-go tutu? Which one was your go-to of the Go-Go's? Which one would you go to? My God, the haircuts on these ladies. Come on, guys. This is not just me. Look at this. You're trying to tell me right now that you look at the hair on these women and you say, wow, what beautiful icons of the 80s. Like, come on. I can't be the only person That's absurd. That's absurd. Jane Weedlin. I don't know which one Jane Weedlin is. Which one's Jane Weedlin? Is it flat top left side? Is it flat top purple mullet? Is it I'd like to speak to the manager in the center? Is it it's way too humid out in the bottom right? Or is it I tried to copy the haircuts to my left, but I got kind of an in-between on the right? What are we looking at? Which one was Jane Weedlin? Please help me with my go-go's. Yeah. So when you guys all judged me when I said those are some ugly women, yeah. How about now? Where's your judgment now? The black-haired one. Okay. Yeah. Where's your judgment now, people? Yeah. You're just as bad as I am. Entitled to that statement. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, actually, Hefty, you're not wrong. She's in like sci-fi movies. She's got that kind of sci-fi look. She kind of has like a Dolores O'Riordan look to her. Makeup and hairstyle was different then. So was their lighting, apparently. Yes. So apparently, so were their faces. Oh, come on, Nidoran. Just give me something. I can't stop. I can't keep talking about the Go-Go's. I just can't. There's so much I need to do. And smack talking the Go-Go's is just not one of those things. Forgot to charge my Bluetooth headphones. That's gonna be a bummer. Back when I was in school, we weren't allowed to have headphones, so I bought these. I bought this thing. I wonder if I could still find it. What's up with airline food? I'm about to find out. It was called a Hoodie Buddy. Did anybody ever have a Hoodie Buddy? I gotta see if I can find it now. Oh yeah, right here. This was the Hoodie Buddy. Do they still sell them? Basically, it was a hoodie that had headphones in the drawstrings. So while you were at school, you could be wearing a hoodie, and inside the hoodie, you could have your iPod, and then you could listen to music while you were at school. It looked a little bit like this. Vacation, all I ever wanted. Where's my Hoodie Buddy? Hang on. Hoodie Buddy, right here. So it looked a little bit like this. So as you see, you would put your phone in the pocket, and then you had a drawstring. And then you could listen to your headphones without your teacher really noticing, because you just had a drawstring in your ear. And your teacher might be like, wow, you're weird. But it wasn't technically like against the rules, because like you're allowed to put drawstrings in your ears. There's nothing that says in the rules that I can't put drawstrings in my ears. Would you ever, if you could, even if other people saw you and thought differently of you? Yeah, for sure. It's my favorite weather legendary. Thunderous. My school had no Bluetooth headphones, but literally none of the staff cares except my second hour teacher. I mean, if you have a rule, you should just follow that rule. Nerd. You ever see Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? Yes. I was watching it when I was at a Circle K, actually. And there was something completely afoot at that Circle K. You gotta follow the rules. Perks of homeschool, I can do whatever I want as long as I do my work. That's actually kind of a perk of any school. Technically, you can do anything you want at school. Whether or not you get punished for it's a different story. But if you want to just, I don't know, make a snowball in the toilet, you can do that. Apparently that's a thing that's been happening at my old high school, is that there's this thing called a snowball, which is where someone goes someone goes to the bathroom and takes all of the toilet paper that exists in the bathroom and bundles it into one giant wad and tries to flush it. And that's called snowballing the toilet. It's the most ridiculous thing, but it's also kind of funny. No hats or hoods allowed on the school building. Phone and lockers only. No laptops unless given approval. No backpacks allowed except for 2 when leaving school. I don't know when the last time you were in high school was, but things have changed. By weather, legendary meant Rayquaza, Groudon, Kyogre, Rayquaza. That's what my high school was like, and now it's like the wild freaking west. I blame fidget spinners. I think fidget spinners are to blame for all of the plights of school. It's opposite in my high school. They take a whole roll, get it soaking wet, and try and get it to stick to the ceiling. It's not exactly funny. The janitor have to spend 4 hours cleaning piles of toilet paper off the roof. No, it's not funny. It's definitely a bad thing. Hate the time change? I do too. I didn't like where that explanation was going. You mean snowball in the toilet? I was in high school when you were in school and probably less than an hour from you. Also true. I'm saying I don't know if you've been back, but when I was substitute teaching, it has changed. Use my Master Ball on Ray Ray, named it Collard Greens. Nice. I like that. My brother threw my phone in the toilet the day before I went on my trip, so there's that. Oh, man. Did you put it in rice? Did he poo in the toilet before throwing your phone in it? I think that's like such a good prank. Like, it's one thing to drop someone's phone in the toilet. Like, that's mean. But, like, to drop it... Oh, man. That's gross. It's gross. It's awesome. How did you first meet or come across Chem? Let's see. Well, I first started like watching his videos a long time ago. I remember the first video of his I watched was one called Hisuian Gudra is an Abomination, and I hated it because he spelled abomination wrong. Like, just so far off of how the word is actually spelled. And I think to this day that video still has the word abomination spelled wrong, which, as someone who knows Chemnation now on a personal level, it's wild to me that he would spell something wrong and leave it spelled wrong. That just seems very anti, like, his character. But I remember watching a couple of his videos. This would have been like in 2022. And then in May of 22, April of 22, I started going into his live streams. I started watching him a little bit, and I never liked live streams. I never understood them. I honestly didn't. I'll be fully transparent. I thought people who went into live streams to watch other people play video games were insane. And I didn't get it. And then I started to watch Chemnation. And then I started to interact with the community there. I started to interact with Chemnation. I started to talk with all the people that were constantly coming in and out. I started to build friendships. I started to literally engage in a community. And then I started to understand it. Started to get why people do it and why people go. And I understand that the video game part of watching a video game stream most of the time is just like the chip. Everything else is kind of the guacamole. And so because of that, then I was like, I actually think I could do this streaming thing. Like, I don't think I'd ever do it as good as Chemnation does it, but I think I could do it. And so that's what kind of got me started. But yeah, that's kind of how I found Chem, was just like, stumbled upon his videos, then stumbled upon his live stream, and then started to just become a part of it. And yeah, watching this while recording a video, I think it's making me focus while recording a video. Nice. I wanted to be a speaker at school, and it was vastly different. Kids playing games on laptops and phones. Yeah, like openly, like not like hiding it, just straight up doing it. Brother introduced me to Chem, then he rated this dude named Hefty, and the rest is history. There you go. It's where many of us met you. Yeah, a lot of the community that I met came through Chem. Can't remember how I found his channel, but I found others through his channel. Same thing. Yep, same exact thing. I just know that it was some of his Legends Arceus videos that I first started to like know who he was. When I started watching him, I think he was just finishing up his Let's Go Living Dex. I feel like that's right, but I can't guarantee it, but I feel like when I started watching him, he was just wrapping up his Let's Go Living Dex. I feel like that's where it was. Oh, Dima, that's terrible. Gage, what's up? I remember you rating someone. It might have been Chem with the hashtag DayBaoBao raid. And I'm like, who's this goober with the lead speak name? And then me. That sounds right. That sounds right. That is 100% what it used to be. Remember my old thumbnails? I met Nick in his streams when I first got COVID for the first time. What a great way to remember me by is when you have a horribly infectious disease. Cage, what's going on, dude? I remember streaming with COVID. That sucked. I was doing Dynamax Adventures and I was just sick as a dog. It was terrible. But I did get a shiny Kartana, which was kind of cool. But I could barely say Kartana. I think it was Co-Clementine. That makes sense. Makes sense. I don't know what I did. I feel like I just like strained my throat. Here we go. We're gonna find this. We're gonna find it. YouTube Shorts for me. First time I saw a live stream, was very confused by the time I realized it was an actual short. I was already interested. It does happen often. The YouTube Shorts is relatively new. I think it's within like the year and a half, something like that they've been doing it. Dima, favorite Pokemon is Marshadow. Marshadow is a nice ghost fighting type. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. You stream with COVID? Yeah. A couple times, actually. I've had COVID twice, and I streamed during it both times. Well, not during the worst of it. Not during the worst of it. One time I had COVID. It was so unbelievably gross. There was actually, I guarantee you, there was like 4 cups of liquid that I sweat out of my body in my bed sheet. It was so bad. It was so bad. I've never sweat that much. COVID is nasty. COVID is not fun. It's been 3 years since I met most of you last December. Actually, I didn't realize it's been that long. It's crazy. It's crazy. I started streaming in May of 2022. Do you have any advice on consistently winning in the Dynamax Slayer? You got to get a good path. That's really the most important thing, is if you're going to do Dynamax Adventures, you got to have a good path. Your target has to be something that you can take down with the Pokemon you get in your path. And when you get it, just if you don't find the shiny, just reset. That's kind of the best option that you have. Sub to you on my old account. This is my new one. Yo, Samuel, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I remember the name. I know that you've been around before, but you got a new account. I like it. I feel like I'm set to throw out my mattress, Brandon. That's where I was literally at. I'm like, this is so repulsive, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for 32 likes. You guys are amazing. Really appreciate you. Cerulean, what's going on, dude? How are you? How's life? All right. I guess in the end, this is no different than doing checks for Pokemon. We still have to do this. It's just that we're not checking the same one. I really was hoping we'd get like a phase Pokeradar shiny. That would be so cool. But I know that the odds are 1 in 4096, but it would still be cool. I didn't mean to spam, but this is my right. What? I don't know. Could be your left. I guess that's wholly dependent on what you're talking about. I meant XY. No, this is BDSP. Dude yesterday drove an hour to look at something only to end up not buying it. I've done it. Not an hour, but like half hour. I don't think I would drive an hour unless I was confident that I was going to buy something, but you don't really know, I guess, till you get there. Hey, what's up, Poke Guy? We are just trying to do a Pokeradar hunt for Nidoran male, but the hardest part is once the chain breaks, we need to find a new one, and it has a spawn rate of 2%. So 1 out of every 50 Pokemon that we encounter on average will be a Nidoran male. Take some time, but welcome in. Appreciate you stopping here. If you like the vibes and like what we're doing, feel free to drop a subscribe on the channel. Make sure you drop a like as well. We're trying to get up to 4525 subscribers by the end of the day. We're at 4510, so we just need 15 more to go, which is a stretch goal, but it's a goal nonetheless, and that's what we're going to try for. No be doof. Yeah, it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard, and then the chain, we've already broken 3 chains today. Have you beat every Pokemon game? Not all of them. Every one that I've played, yes, but I still have Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby to finish. I still have X and Y to finish, and I still have Black and White to finish. But I've beaten everything else. Yeah. We're looking for a good golf cart when we go to campgrounds. Plus, I can use it to go babysitting and not walk up a steep hill every time. Gotcha. Thank you to the 2 people who just subscribed. Super appreciate y'all. If that was you, make sure you say hello in the chat so I can say thank you. Pokeguy, I'm guessing that you were one of them, so I appreciate that. I wanted a golf cart when I was in college for that exact reason. I didn't want to have to walk to class if I could just take a golf cart from my house. But we never ended up buying one. What was my favorite Pokemon game to beat the first time? Pokemon Crystal. Pokemon Crystal is my favorite. There was literally nothing cooler than beating that game and then going... Well, I guess Gold, Silver, and Crystal. I would just say all of Gen 2. There was nothing cooler than beating that game and then getting to go back into Kanto. Like, that was just such an awesome, awesome thing. Yeah, for sure that game. For sure that game. And also, I think that, like, the original 151 had such hype that it was like, there's no way that they can add more Pokemon that are going to be just as hyped, and then they did it. Did you go to work? Hey, take care, please. The only games I beat are Yellow, Crystal, Platinum, and Sword. Those are all great games. Stay until you find a shiny, dude. You might outlast me. I gotta go to work here in not too long. You genuinely might. We'll see. See how we do. And the battle with Red at the end, yes. Yeah, it was really, honestly, really a great game. But yeah, I would say Gen 2. Pokeguy, I like it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for 1,000 views on the live stream. It's awesome. Just hit 1,006. It's very exciting. Go to this one here. I have to go. I guess there's no moderation today. Not today, but maybe soon here, dude. What's your opinion on Necrozma fused with Solgaleo or Lunala? I think that they're cool. I think that's a cool Pokemon and cool concept, but, you know, it just sticks because if you want to have shiny versions of all of them, you need to catch, like, what, 6 total? Regular Necrozma shiny, regular Solgaleo shiny, regular Lunala shiny, a second Necrozma, a second Solgaleo, and a second Lunala, and then a third Necrozma. So 7. What's my favorite video game memory? Oh man, it's a good question. Thinking about this the other day, one of my favorite things to do is roaming the tower in Gold Silver to get the potion for Ampharos. That was a cool side quest for sure. Favorite video game memory? Honestly, probably, I don't know if it's necessarily like a specific memory, but I would say, is it not based on the shiny stats of the base Pokemon? Oh, I don't know. I'm sure it probably is. So then I guess you'd only need 4 and then just regular Necrozmas. I think it's probably just discovering Minecraft for the first time. Like, I think that's probably my favorite video game memory, just playing a game and just realizing like how absolutely endless this world is and how there's literally not a single limitation other than whatever I can think of being my own limits. It was, yeah, like playing that and just like discovering like diamonds for the first time, or just like understanding all the nuances and learning all the rules and the crafting guidelines and all that. Like Minecraft is such a wild concept. And I remember playing it when I was in high school. It was like 2011, and I remember playing it, and a friend of mine brought it to school and was like, oh, you got to see this game. It's so cool. And I was like, okay, cool. And I didn't really get it. And then I didn't play it again for like 4 years, and then I was blown away. Actually, yeah, me too. 7bot, yes, I've streamed Minecraft a couple times with my friend Hefty. He and I have done, we've tried to do a hardcore playthrough, and we've ended up perishing every single time. Do you remember the first Minecraft version you played? I started on beta and didn't come back until 1.2.5. I would have played whatever the first public iteration of it was in 2010 or 2011, whatever that would have been. And then I didn't pick up again to like 2011. You tried, not sure Hefty did. Hefty definitely tried. He got so much better. If you watch the first game we played versus the last one, he got, not the last one with the break, but there was like a time where we were playing it relatively consistently. Hefty got so much better. Thank you also to whoever just subscribed. Super appreciate you bringing us up to 4513. But yeah, definitely craft. 2 shiny Necrozma needed total, 1 for each form. The Solgaleo and Lunala shiny status doesn't impact in Go, but I have to ask Hefty on other games. Yeah, I actually don't know the answer to that. Hefty's the guy. Need to go get ready for work. Have a good stream. Thanks so much. Yeah, I got to do the same here in a bit, so we're gonna just keep seeing if we can find one more. But not, might have to put pause on it. This hunt's brutal. This hunt is absolutely brutal. Oh man, the hard, like I said, I will always stand by this. I don't care that the chain breaks. Like, that's part of it. It's the fact that the spawn rate is so low and the chain is breaking so early. Today, our chains have broken at 4, 6, and 9. Like, that stinks. We're having a girl found out this weekend. Kieran, congrats, man. That's awesome. Nicole is going to be such a good daughter. Have you ever tried mods? No, I've never played Minecraft with mods. I played it with shaders and different graphic or different like texture packs, but haven't put mods on it. I like vanilla games. Yeah, Pokeguy, we're getting there. Getting there for sure. Minecraft melted my brain when I use shaders and ray tracing. That's what I'm saying. Like, shaders on Minecraft is pretty unreal. Literally feels like a different game. All right. Nidoran female is the worst. Absolutely slaughtering my hopes and dreams. Yeah, I honestly, I need to put some better texture packs, ray tracing, and shaders on my current PC, because it would be able to run it really well. If only I had a 3DS to give her as a gift. Man, what a bummer. Dude, I have one. I could send you my 3DS. Could be a nice retribution. This could be yours. This one right here could be yours. Could be really smart. Oh, man. Finding out how to do mods on Minecraft was probably one of the best moments ever. It's so much more fun when I discovered Pixelmon. Yeah, Pixelmon's fun. Would you ever do a Minecraft stream with other streamers like you like to follow and interact with? Yeah, I definitely would. I definitely would. I lost my 3DS. Oh, no. You should go find it. There's too many good games on the 3DS not to find it. Where's this other patch? There's 1, 2, 3. It's got to be over in here. There we go. You made me yawn, dude. I don't know why I can't stop. I think the time change, honestly, like jumping forward kind of stinks. But then the worst part is, not only am I jumping forward, but now I'm about to jump 6 more hours forward. Hey, take care, game enthusiast. So it's going to be weird to be, or 7 hours. I'm going to be 6 hours. 6 hours. I'm going to be 6 hours ahead after just jumping an hour ahead. And then I'll be coming back. It'll be exhausting. But it'll be all right. Make it through. We will make it through. Doesn't matter if the Solgaleo or Lunala is shiny. If using Necrozma will only appear shiny if the Necrozma is shiny. Okay, so then you would need 3 of them. You'd need 3 shiny Necrozma. 1 for Necrozma, 1 for Lunala, 1 for Solgaleo. Technically, if you were doing like a form dex, if I'm not mistaken, you would in theory need 3. When are you leaving again? Today at 5. Today at 5, unless you want me to run earlier. But it was supposed to be yesterday, but I guess there was a strike in German airports, and my flight got canceled because of the strike. So I was supposed to be gone yesterday, but had to push it to today. So right now, at this exact moment, I should have been in Greece. But no. This is ridiculous. This hunt is so ridiculous. I wish there was a way to like increase the spawn odds of 2%. Yeah. Wake up. Wake up. Gotta rush a bit, a little makeup. How long have you been doing this hunt? I've been here for like 1 hour. This is probably like the 10th total hour doing this, maybe even more. Probably 10. I think 10 feels about accurate. We've done it for 5 or 6 days. I blame Sarah for anything in Europe. I would, honestly. I think that the airport strike is probably because of her. All right. $10, yeah. I think minimum. It could even be longer than that. This thing is taking a hot minute to show up. A minute. All right, y'all. I'm gonna do just one more here, and then I do need to get ready for work. So I appreciate everybody stopping in today. Unfortunately, it looks like this was not going to be the day that we found our Nidoran unless it's right here, and it is not. So I do have to take off. You guys have a great rest of your day. I will see you again probably this weekend. I won't be streaming any days this week just because I got the little work trip coming up. Oh, Matt, I don't even have to do that, man. It's all going to be written off. All of it's going to be taken care of. Or I guess you mean write off that. I could do that. If Greece has Pokemon cards, I will be buying them. But you guys take care. We'll be back again this weekend. I'm sure there's lots of good streamers. Let me see if there's anybody I can send you to today. There might be somebody that we can send everybody off to just to have a good continuation. Yes, there is. We're going to go see the Dysart universe. You guys take care. It's been awesome spending time with you. And we will talk to you later. Make sure you drop one of these. We're going to drop one of these when we go see Amba. Drop a Shinies raid on your way out. All right, y'all. Take care. Talk to you soon.